Hola! As you know, I've come all the way to San Diego to attend Brendon Burchard's influencer conference. This is his first one. So it's kind of a rebranding and modernizing of his Experts Academy. And today we had some amazing speakers. It was so good. And I'm going to share some things on my video of stuff we got and content and all that kind of thing. But one of the things I wanted to share with you is what I do when I go to a conference is, and I have talked about it before, how important it is to, when you actually learn something and take it in, action is what the most important thing, because you come out of these things motivated, and you know me, I'm all about motivation. But what's really important is to not just be motivated and then not act on any of it. So how do you take action? How do you make sure your really bad scribbled random notes actually make sense to you? So I go through, after I look at my notes, I go through with highlighters and things like that. And I'm not going to go through that with you now. What I want to tell you is, first thing I do when I get back is not have a glass of wine. I think I probably need more coffee. So I've got day one, and I write down 5 things, so like 5 quotes, 5 snippets that I've taken from the speakers. In this case today, I'm really, really lucky because there was Brendon and there were 4 guest speakers today. So that's my 5, which is great. And then on the other page, I write 5 things that I need to actually do. So over the next, I don't know how long, I will go into a lot more detail about some of the stuff I've learned, because I want to share it. Like, there are some absolute golden gem nuggets at this conference. If you're in an online space, if you want to influence or impact the world in any way, shape or form, I could fly home from San Diego today and it would have been worth it. Like, mind-blowing. Absolutely would have been worth it. So I'm just going to give you 5 quotes that kind of hit me like slap today. 1 from each speaker. It might not be a direct quote, so please don't like slam it on social media in quotation marks from them, because it's from my rambling notes. So, and I'll work backwards. So our last speaker tonight was Trent. And he said this thing about how your transparency will lead to your greatest transformation, which will also lead to your clients, your communities, your audience's greatest transformation. And I thought that was beautiful, because so often we're afraid to share on these kind of platforms total transparency. And if you've followed any of my lives for any of this 116, 118, okay, whatever day I'm up to, I just typed it and I've forgotten already. That's hilarious. I'm pretty transparent, like it's warts and all. And if I'm having a downer day, if there's issues, if there's anything going on, I'm going to share that, because I think that's really important. You don't need to know everything about me, but when I'm talking about the topics I'm talking about, which are primarily personal development related, with a leaning towards confidence, that it's really important that I'm open and honest about the issues I have with that and the learnings and how I'm going. So I loved that he said that. Okay, from Brendon, oh my God, I've got pages of notes from Brendon. He's a master. But this one hit me like a sledgehammer, it was like he was on stage and like reached out and punched me. Your randomness is killing your greatness. Oh, I can't quite read my notes. Was something